Why smart people are not always successful. At first, this sounds wrong. We are taught that intelligence leads to success. Get good grades, be smart, and life will work out. But real life does not follow that rule. Some of the smartest people struggle, while others with average intelligence succeed. So what is actually going on? Let me explain. There's a difference between intelligence and success. Intelligence is your ability to think, analyze, and solve problems. Success is your ability to act, adapt, and persist over time, and those are not the same thing. Research shows that IQ only explains a small part of success. Studies suggest that IQ accounts for about 20% of life outcomes. The rest comes from other factors like personality, environment, habits, and emotional intelligence. Now here's something most people do not know. Being very intelligent can actually create disadvantages. Let's start with overthinking. Smart people tend to analyze everything, every decision, every possibility, every outcome. This sounds like a strength, but it often leads to inaction, because when you see too many options, you struggle to choose. This is called analysis paralysis. While others take action quickly, even if imperfect, smart people stay stuck trying to find the perfect answer. Now here's another factor: perfectionism. Highly intelligent people often set very high standards. They don't want to fail, so they wait, they delay, they avoid taking risks. But success often requires failure, trial and error, messy action. So while they're trying to be perfect, others are gaining experience. Now let's talk about something even deeper: emotional intelligence. Research by psychologist Daniel Goleman shows that emotional intelligence plays a major role in success. This includes self-awareness, empathy, communication, and the ability to manage emotions. You can be highly intelligent but struggle to understand people, and in real life, most opportunities come from people, not just knowledge. Think about leadership, business, relationships, networking. These are all emotional environments, and if you can't connect, your intelligence alone is not enough. Now here's another surprising truth: discipline often beats intelligence. There's a concept in psychology called grit, studied by Angela Duckworth. It refers to persistence and consistency over time. Her research shows that people who stick with things long-term often outperform those who are more naturally talented. In simple terms, someone average who shows up every day can outperform someone smart who quits. Now here's something even more interesting. Smart people often get bored easily. They learn quickly, they lose interest quickly, they move on before mastering something. But success requires repetition, doing the same thing again and again, improving slowly. And that can feel frustrating for someone who wants constant stimulation. Now add another layer: risk-taking. Less intelligent individuals often take more risks because they do not overanalyze consequences as much. Smart people see all the risks, all the possible failures, all the things that could go wrong, so they hesitate. But success often comes from taking calculated risks, not avoiding them completely. Now here's a psychological bias that plays a role. It's called fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Research by Carol Dweck shows that people who believe their abilities are fixed avoid challenges because failure feels like a threat to their identity. And many intelligent people fall into this trap. They're used to being right, so they avoid situations where they might fail. Meanwhile, people with a growth mindset see failure as learning and keep improving. Now here's the biggest truth: success is not about how much you know, it's about how you use what you do. It's about taking action, adapting, learning from mistakes, and continuing when things get hard. Intelligence can help you understand the path, but it does not guarantee you will walk it. Now think about real-life examples. There are brilliant students who struggle after school because school rewards intelligence, but real life rewards execution. And there are average students who succeed because they build habits, communication skills, and resilience. So what's the takeaway? If you're smart, that's an advantage, but it's not enough. You need action. You need discipline. You need emotional intelligence. You need the willingness to fail and keep going.